New Zealand says it's not okay to be white. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, bringing you the obvious. And today on News Hub, basically the Kiwis have gone mad. They're actually saying that it's not okay to be white, and we're gonna find out right now. Trade Me sells It's Okay to Be White t-shirts. The Human Rights Commission, HRC, says there's no place for It's Okay to Be White stickers and t-shirts currently being sold on Trade Me. So right there, the first sentence of this article, the Human Rights Commission, the Kiwis, they say it's not okay to be white because that's the only implication that you can get. The It's Okay to Be White meme was one of the most successful campaigns by hacker 4chan in his ingenious in autism. He figured out that if they spread an innocent message, the message, it's okay to be white, a harmless message, it's okay to be Asian, it's okay to be African, it's okay to be human. An absolutely innocent statement that could not be taken in any way whatsoever. They knew if they spread it, put it out there, that the media that's leftist, the left, the insane left, the regressive left, they would jump on it and call it racist. They would say it's bad, it's bigotry, it's evil. But by doing so, it's 4D chess, my friends, because by doing so, it exposes them for believing that it's not okay to be white. Because if you think there's anything wrong with a statement, then you're implying that it's not okay. And how can it not be okay to be who you are? It would expose the left for bigotry. Bigotry against white people. And it was successful. And it's still successful. Because now the Kiwis are saying that it's not okay to be white. A pro-peace, pro-love message they are denying. Items featuring the controversial slogan. The fact that it's controversial proves that leftism is insane and hateful, are available on the auction site from a Nelson-based seller. Counter-signal the Marxist and other anti-white bigots with these decals, featuring the most successful poll meme of 2017. The auction description reads, "An It's Okay to Be White t-shirt will let people know that you are not a racist who thinks that a child can be born into sin if others with the same skin color have acted badly in the past. Wear this shirt as a white person to troll your local communists." Or wear this shirt as a brown person to troll stuck-up middle-class urbanites. Either way, it's funny. Hardy har, lardy lar. It actually is hilarious. There's literally nothing wrong with his message. And if there's anyone who actually reacts in your life to this message, you can test it out. Test it out. Say it's okay to be white. And if there's someone who negatively reacts to that, well, you just know that that person is infected with the virus of leftism. But the HRC doesn't see the funny side and says there's no place for the message in New Zealand. There's no place. No place for the Kiwis, folks. If you're a Kiwi, it's not okay to be white, Kiwis, okay? You need to be culturally enriched, okay? Your existence, according to HRC, is a violation. The phrase is known to be associated with white supremes groups around the world. A spokesperson for the Human Rights Commission told NewsHub, "Sounds like a communist to me." Despite what the advertisements say, it seems likely that the stickers and t-shirts are intended to convey a message of intolerance, racism, and division. So this statement right here displays the delusion of the regressive left, the insanity of the justice warriors of a social variety. Rejecting this message is a message of intolerance, bigotry, and division. Rejecting this message proves that it is you who is spreading intolerance, who's spreading prejudice. But the left lacks any brain power or self-awareness. That is why they can't meme. That is why the left can't meme. Memes require that you're able to see the truth, because the best humor, the best satire, comes from a place of truth. Leftism does not. It comes from a place of weakness and delusion. That is why they get defeated by these memes every time. Every single time they fall for it. There is no place for that in New Zealand. Trade Me told NewsHub it understands the items aren't everyone's cup of tea, but would allow the listings to remain on its site as they do not breach any of its rules. Of course they don't. It's a harmless message of love and peace. Items which marginalize individuals or promote one race at the cost of another cannot be sold on site, says the head of Trust and Safety, George Hiotakis. based. Okay, so this dude's based. He's literally proving, oh, they don't violate the rules. This is not an expense of anyone. It's just a statement. It's okay to be white. There's nothing wrong with that statement. While we know there's some debate about the slogan, we don't think these items cross that line. Perfect. The free market at work, folks. This is not a hate message. It's a love message. One that completely and utterly exposes the left to this very day. At the same time, Trade Me says it may remove the listings, even if legal, if enough people complain. No, don't do it. Do not bend the knee. Do not do it. Do not do it. You're just encouraging the leftist hate mobs to attack this shirt and get it censored. Bullshit. If an item is illegal but is something we think our members strongly object to, then we may move to ban or restrict its sale. Hiotakis told NewsHub. We err on letting listings remain and listening to what our community has to say. I don't know what they mean by our members, but I really hope they're not infected with leftism, because otherwise the shirt's going down. Hell, maybe I should make some t-shirts. Sounds like a pain, though. What does the slogan mean? The It's Okay to Be White slogan started on 4chan. Who is this 4chan? With the intention of using an ostensibly inoffensive message to trigger a left-wing backlash, leading to an increase of awareness of white identity among the public. No, it's not about nationalism. It's about identity. I was there when this meme was created. I saw, you know the whole meme, don't you dare quote that magic at me, which I was there when it was written. No, it was about promoting, consciousness, awareness of your own racial identity, which Caucasian people seem to be losing because they're being brainwashed by guilt. On its face, the statement is both innocuous and obvious. It is okay to be white. But the intent of the flyer's author is not to state the obvious. The intent is to get you, the left, to expose yourselves for bigots. It is to find sympathizers to the white. Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's to raise awareness and to expose the left. You absolute morons. Richard A. Baker, president of the American Association for Access, Equity, and Diversity, told Inside Hired in 2018, after posters appeared on U.S. campuses. Oh yeah, equity. Equity, eh? Ah, yes. Equity is stupid. So is equality. Nothing is equal, and equity is just the road to socialism. You cannot make everything the same. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. What you can do is focus on sound economic policy to make the economy better, to raise everyone's standard of living. That's the fatal flaw of the left. They want to use the government to fix things, but in most cases, the government can't solve anything. Governments are terribly inefficient. And how do you think they're going to fix things? They're going to tax more. And the taxing more will hurt people economically, so you end up in the same place you were, and in most cases, worst off, Kind of like Social Security and Medicare. I did the math. If you didn't have to pay those stupid, worthless taxes, and you put it instead in, treasury bonds, 10, 20 years, not only would you have more money, it would be more than enough to cover your medical costs with private insurance and private companies, and you're going to have a much higher standard of care and better retirement. Yeah, so socialism, government welfare, government programs, social programs, those are all stupid, pointless garbage. Let the free market work. What is interesting is that a position is being inferred by some on the national stage that whites are a marginalized group and are being made to feel not okay in their whiteness. It's true. It's absolutely effing true. Whites may as well be a global minority, and yet the left, the regressive left, is calling for them to be mixed, to be, let's make it so that there's no more whites. This is such a great thing. Isn't it great? Whites are going to become a minority in their own countries. Yeah, in Europe. It's really great, to see an entire group of people be systematically wiped out. Their culture degraded, taken out, you might think there's something wrong with rejecting that, but let me ask you, how would you feel? Okay, let's say that white people went to China and they wiped out all the Chinese and now China was white. Would that be bad? Huh? Would it be bad for them to take over another country? To replace another group of people? To wipe out their culture? Oh no, that would be bad, wouldn't it? Oh, that would be horrible. So why is it okay when the opposite happens? Why is it okay for cultural enrichment to wipe out an entire race of people? Do you understand your hypocrisy? Your delusion? No, you don't. That's why we're in this mess. That's why civil war is probably inevitable. This flyer's purpose is to attract persons who may be sympathetic to that position, but may not respond to a SWAT or other traditional symbols of white identity or direct recruitment. No, that's not the purpose of the meme at all. That is the shill purpose. That is the false narrative. That is the leftist narrative. That is your own stupidity. The slogan has been since spread around the world by people, regular everyday people, on both the right and the left, the classical liberals, the conservatives, the libertarians, everyone who slightly right-leaning, normal everyday people, even moderates, everyone who understands that it's okay to be who you are, including nuts and white supremes. Last year, One Nation Party leader Pauline Hanson attempted to pass a motion in the Australian Senate saying it is okay to be white and condemning anti-white racism. It was defeated by just 3 votes by its opponents, who called it a racist slogan. You disgust me. You disgust me, Australia. Look, man, I loved you. You were the best shit poster I'd ever known. But you've become a joke. It's not the first time the controversial message has appeared in New Zealand. In 2017, posters with "It's okay to be white" on them were passed around Napier, leading to anger from officials. I can't even respond. Hawke's Bay Tourism General Manager Annie Dundas told NZME anyone seeing the posters should tear them down. Censor them. Big Brother is watching. We don't need to see that sort of rubbish, she said. Oh yeah, because it's rubbish. Yeah, it's totally rubbish to say it's okay to be white. I just want you to think about this story. No matter what side of the political spectrum you're on, whether you're a right-winger, whether you're a left-winger, whether you're just a moderate person, maybe you don't really know much about politics or what's going on, whoever you are, I want you to understand there's currently a war waged by the regressive left against an entire group of people, and they actually believe that it's not okay to be white. You need to be aware, you need to tell other people about this, and you need to stay safe. Most of you live in democratic republics, so remember, you have a vote. Vote wisely. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about the Kiwis? What do you think about the "it's okay to be white" controversy? Be sure to let me know. Now, if you like the content that I make, you can support me by joining me on Patreon, Subscribestar, or donating via PayPal. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.